Is there something at the schools tonight?
Pardon?
Is there something at the school
There's
tonight?
a elementary open house.
Okay, so I was gonna say it's packed over there.
Okay,
That's
I'd
what
like to
Tara's
call,
at.
I'm sorry.
So that's what the girls
Yes.
are.
I knew Tara was gonna be there, but I hadn't heard anything from Jeannie, so. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Shall we stand for the pledge of allegiance, please? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to read the public notice that was published in the Tribune on 8/16 in the Warren Tribune Chronicle. The Bristol Zoning Commission will meet at 6 p.m. Monday at the Township Administration Building, so we met our requirement there. Next item on the agenda, I'd like to have a motion to dispense with reading of the minutes of the regular meeting held on July 14th, 2025. All commission members received prior to this meeting a copy of the minutes.
I make a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes.
I'll second it.
Okay, roll call.
Mr. Weeks,
Yes.
Ms. Peace,
Yes.
and I'm yes as well.
We all had memory problems tonight, believe me. This,
Trust me, I understand.
She's used to calling the names out in order.
Huh?
You're used to calling the names out in order.
Yeah,
The other two aren't here.
yeah.
creature of habit then, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'd like to motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting held on July 14th, 2025. You want to go ahead and make that motion, Vivian? Pardon?
I make a motion. To approve the minutes from the regular meeting.
And I'll second.
Roll call.
Mr. Weeks,
Yes.
Ms. Peace,
Yes.
and I'm yes as well.
Got a lot of work done. Oh, thoroughly.
Pardon?
Huh?
Okay. Next item on the agenda is open to public for question comments. Corey, you have anything for the good of the order?
I don't think so.
Matt?
No.
Next item on the agenda is zoning inspector report. I don't have anything from Eric. And I see he's changed his hours out there also.
And Susan.
Yeah, it's on the board on the wall.
What have we changed to?
I think Corey's gonna, but I knew that I had heard, I shouldn't say knew. I had heard that he was gonna change his hours, but, hadn't been informed as to what exactly the new hours were gonna be, so. Next item on the agenda is short-term rentals. And, report on the comments from Jason Toth, Karen Vivian, and report on the revisions to Appendix K. Okay, what I'd like to do now is to go through the comments that Jason Toth made when he reviewed our section.
Is this the revised one?
Yes, we had it, and then he made some comments, and I updated that.
And then we made them.
Pardon?
And then we revised it after that?
I updated it.
Okay.
Make sure I got the right thing here. He didn't do too much to it. First change that he suggested that he added was in the 45.3 under E in that section. He added or room,
Yeah.
which, you know, there's some minor things like that.
He did it several places. He
Yeah.
added it over.
Yeah. And short-term rentals are permitted. We just had districts and we had zoning, suggested zoning districts there. And then on 45.4, four-room again. And then 45.6. Short-term rental registration application shall be completed and submitted to the Bristol Township zoning inspector. I think you and Tara, when you viewed it, just had a question mark out.
Right. Yeah.
And
Okay.
so these are the only and he did, apparently had a misspell, and he's good at checking misspelled words too. Down in D, I had apparently left the P off prominently. On the bottom there, so I added that back in, so. Considering everything, he didn't find too much at all. So
Yeah.
I was very pleased with that, so. What I would like to do now, which is the next item on the agenda, to add a motion to accept new section 45, short-term rentals as presented. If approved, the chairman will forward the required documents to the Trumbull County Planning Commission for their review and recommendation for ORC 519.12. A public hearing will be held on September 15th at 6:00 p.m. in the Township Administration Building. And I'll make that motion. You or Carolyn can second it.
I'll second the motion.
You're gonna be in there quite a lot this meeting, aren't you?
I know, that's what I said. I'm getting a lot of work today.
Okay,
Just a
Roll call.
yeah, yes,
Mr. Weeks,
yes.
Ms. Pease,
yes.
and I'm yes as well.
So that takes care of that. I do have copies here. I want to see what now.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to the Trumbull County Planning Commission. That will be used. Would you like to talk about Appendix K,
Appendix,
which is the application form?
what are we discussing on that?
Uh,
Just
just-
kind of simplified it.
Yeah, how you simplified it, what you and Aaron, what you and Sarah did.
Basically just cut things out of it and made it short and sweet. Just with the owner information and then the local agent, contact person. And the details we need, the address, and just whether it was an entire home or a room within the home or accessory dwelling and just a description of it. And we just asked if it had current registration and then we had them fill out, the applicant's signature and acknowledgement. And then basically left the space for them to approve it for the zoning members and then sign up and inspection date and whether it was approved or rejected.
I think I
Simplified,
need to compliment you on, compared to what it started out to be before,
yeah,
simplification makes it.
yeah, we did, it was much better. And that's why in the beginning I said we need to. work
Yeah,
on it, but
oh, yeah, you said that from the very beginning, so.
we did. Kept it real sweet.
And we don't have to send this to the planning commission, this is going to be an appendix that way.
That's all. Okay.
But I
So-
don't want to approve it tonight until we approve, get it back from the planning commission, and we'll send everything to the trustees.
As far as a contact person, let's say the owner of the property lives out of state or not close by, do they have to have someone designated that can be to the
Yes.
property if there's problems within a certain time frame?
Yes, a local contact person. I think it's stated in here.
Well, I think that'd be covered under the applicant information owner.
Yeah. A local agent contact
Yeah,
information is where
yeah.
it says that.
Okay.
So, yes. Because we don't want to run into what we already did.
And K1 on the Airbnb website, and the one over on Thompson Park is not listed. Unapproved all problems.
Miller South?
Miller South, sorry.
Hmm.
Now, who knows, it could be with another one, there's several
Yeah.
organizations out there now. Yeah, so. Okay. Moving on to the next item on the agenda. Section 36, subsection 2, and I've got copies up here of that too. You may have that already. I only have one.
That I can't read anyways.
Okay. What I'd like to do is go through and review the comments that Jason Toth made when we sent that to him. And then if you go get back to page 4, Jason's comments are in purple. One of his comments was that in section 36.2.1 that should be noted that large solar facilities are not regulated by this section. We're only talking about small solar facilities. That was on page 4. Page 5. He wanted to comment again down in under prohibited uses. Large solar facilities are not regulated by this section. Part D down there, large solar facilities are not regulated by this section. And that's really what he wanted, just to be very specific that this section does not cover all solar facilities. So with that in mind, I'd like to make a motion to approve section 36.2 subsection solar energy systems with the deletions of text and the additions of the text that we had went through. We've gone through this a couple of times. So I'm pretty comfortable with sending this, and Tara did an excellent job on putting this all together from as we worked our way through it. So I'd like to make a motion to approve this and send it to the Trumbull County Planning Commission, and with the notation that we have a public hearing on this on September 15th.
I second that motion.
Roll call.
Mr. Weeks?
Yes.
Ms. Dees?
Yes.
And I'm yes as well.
Moving right along. Last item on the next item on the agenda, I should say, is a couple meetings ago, or at least sometime here recently, Eric made a comment in his report that porches, decks, breezeways, and pavilions and gazebos were not mentioned in the text of the zoning resolution as permitted uses. So what I'd like to do is under section, entertain a motion to do under section 5, classifications of uses. Under permitted uses, add item 7 under permitted uses, porches, decks, breezeways, pavilions, and gazebos. And they've been in there that way for years. It's just was an oversight on our part not to have those listed in there as permitted uses, so. I'd like to make that motion.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Weeks,
Yes.
Ms. Pease,
Yes.
and I'm yes as well.
Okay. And the next item on the agenda is comments from commission members. Do you have anything?
No, I'm good.
I don't have any.
Tara had one thing that she wanted to comment on, like follow up on anyway. For several months now, she's mentioned the fact about the 2 shipping containers that are on property on the Handeman Road at 2924 Handeman Road. And she would, I know she's mentioned it a couple times when Eric's been here.
Yeah.
And she was wondering if there had been any action taken on that, because shipping containers, when you bring them into the township, they need to have go through the formal process to get a conditional use certificate. And zoning board of appeals hasn't met in probably a year and a half, so I don't think they've done that, so. She was wondering what the current.
Well, he had mentioned that night, if you remember, that they're considered structures.
Yeah, that's not what our zoning says.
I know, but is that zoning, you gotta go by the Ohio Revised Code, do you not? You have to follow that guideline. You don't necessarily
Is
have to
that-
do it. Right?
Was that in what city of Warren says they are, or?
I thought he meant in general. That's what, if he was here, we'd ask him that, but he did say that.
I was hoping that he was gonna be here.
I remember him saying that as if we couldn't do what we were doing. Because he made that statement, them are considered structures.
We do.
Well, I will post haste write a letter to Jason Toth and ask him for a legal opinion.
Yeah.
Because if they are structures, then, we are.
Yeah, it becomes a different ballgame. And that's what I thought. Well, he did say that night.
Yeah, I remember him saying that night, but,
Yeah.
okay. Very good. I'll write a letter to the zoning, or Jason, and ask him a question on that.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know about that myself.
Matt wants to get one.
Pardon?
I already
Matt wants to get one.
got one. I snuck it in. No, I didn't get one.
Okay.
Putting 3.
What'd you say?
So I'm putting 3 up. Just to be.
Well, the other side of that too is a semi-trailer. Basically, it's the same thing.
Right, but we're not allowed them either, right?
No,
No, I agree.
just because it's trailers on wheels. Even if you take a box off a steak truck, take the box off, that's illegal too. It's a cheap way of storage.
Well, it's definitely good, yeah, without a doubt. And I always thought, my understanding was, but I found out differently, I guess, right? So I thought if we did have a container here, you had to put it inside something. You had to build around it, whatever it was,
Well, there were some
which made no sense.
There were the guidelines were that you had to put some shrubbery around it or something like that, block the sight line. Didn't have to be inside anything.
I got you, okay.
Okay. Like one more motion to change our meeting from September 8th to September 15th. That way we will not have to meet twice in September. We'd have a public hearing on the 15th of September. And our regular meeting would be on the 15th of September, so. Would you like to make that motion too?
Yep, I'm making a motion to approve the meeting change from September 8th to September 15th.
And I'll second that.
You guys are too cooperative tonight.
I know.
Mr. Weeks,
Yes.
Ms. Pease,
Yes.
and I'm yes as well.
And who'd like to make the motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn. That was a quick meeting.